Hey everybody, Tyler from Duelcastermage.com here. I was gonna play a league match here, but my partner wasn't quite ready yet, so I'm just jumping in with a random pickup player, Magic Carpet on XMage, and I'm running Bruna the Fading Light, and I'm not gonna have a whole lot of time to really explain the deck right now like I wanted to, because I don't know this guy's patience level, but looks like I'm playing against Shu Yun the Silent Tempest, so let me just update the graphic here, and then that's about all I'll have time for. I'll kind of explain the deck as I play it. So I'm on the play, and I think I'm gonna keep this hand, even though it's a little. I mean, Iona is kind of not what you want to draw, or not what you want to have in your opening hand. Obviously, this deck is like kind of like a mono white Angel Reanimator type deck, and the way I often get these angels in the graveyard is like through land tax and just discarding the hand size, which is kind of funny, I think, but it actually has been reasonably effective. And looks like he has no play on his first turn, drawing some more expensive spells, unfortunately. But I'm gonna play Core Haven into Bounty Agent here. I have a lot of these cheap humans that can sacrifice themselves or have enter the battlefield effects, and they're kind of synergistic with Bruna. Like they have some, they interactive effects, like they can, keep you alive or whatever, while building up to where you can cast Bruna. Because if you can cast Bruna, you're in really good shape. Looks like my opponent's just saying draw go. He might have a counter here. I don't actually have a play, but getting this land was kind of nice, just because now I can guarantee Temple of the False God's going to do something. So Bruna, well, I'll explain her a little bit more on my opponent's turn, but I'm actually pretty happy with this Bounty Agent being on the board right now, because Shu Yun's a really scary card, and I actually have multiple ways to stop him from going off. Core Haven, it's kind of like a Maze of Ith, except taps for mana, which is pretty key. You just have to tap essentially what amounts to 3 lands instead of just the 1 land. Looks like he's not doing much, which is totally fine with me. Bounty Agent's been very strong so far. Ooh, land tax. I'm almost tempted to just play this and then not play my land for the turn, so that he's kind of forced to like stay on 3 or give me lands. Because if I get up to 8 cards in hand through land tax, then I can just discard Iona, which would be pretty awesome. So, well, let's just attack first. I could run into Mana Lake this way, but I guess I'm willing to take that risk. Lightning Bolt. All right. It's annoying, but nothing I can really do about that. I think it's more likely for my land tax to resolve now. So I think, as it stands, I'm just gonna like pass the turn, see if he plays a land, because I have this Banishing Light, which I can still cast. Oh, you did play a land. Okay, he played Shu Yun. The only thing I'm really worried about here now is that he has some sort of 1 mana protection spell, which is very possible. But even if he does, I don't think he can one-shot me. And I guess I'll crack this, because I actually am playing fetch lands only because I have cards like Tithe in the deck, and you can do some cute tricks with fetch lands and Tithe, but I wanted to thin my deck out there. Oh, Resplendent Angel. That was a nice draw. Did I? Okay, good. So now I'm gonna just start playing lands. I can play, let's see, play a land, go down to 8 cards. Yeah. I wouldn't necessarily have enough cards to discard Iona, but that's okay, I think. If I get to enough mana, I can just cast her anyway. So I'm going to play another fetch, because I'm going to just use these fetches, I think, and then cast Banishing Light to try to deal with this Shu Yun. Looks like it resolves. You still could have a 1-mana protection spell. Blessed Breath, yeah. Gives it pro white, but at least that's out of his hand now. And shields are down a little bit with this Core Haven, but it's not going to be long before I'm going to be able to play Resplendent Archangel plus leave up Core Haven or something to that effect. So let's just pass the turn. Okay. Let's see if he can one-shot me. He's got 6 cards in hand. He has to pay red-white hybrid to give it double strike. Cartouche of Zeal, okay. Don't have a creature anyway. It's a cool card. Especially in this deck. So it gives it +1/+1 in haste, and then target creature can't block this turn. He's going to give it double strike. Alright, so I'm going to take 10, go to 9, and then kind of have to leave Core Haven up, essentially, for the rest of the game. Looks like he did not play a land there, unfortunately. Teferi's Protection's nice. So unfortunately, let's see here. This Temple of the False God's a little awkward because I can't play Resplendent Archangel and still leave up Core Haven. But I'm going to play it anyway because I can leave up Teferi's Protection in case something goes horribly wrong with Core Haven. And I'm perfectly fine like playing Bruna and getting Bounty Agent back to deal with Shu Yun, so that seems reasonable. So now I actually have access to 6 mana. And the next turn I can decide whether to play Bruna or just play Resplendent Archangel. But this Core Haven's really doing a lot of work here. Mantis Rider, interesting. Okay. I don't think I'm going to use Teferi's Protection here, even though I'm kind of like incentivized to do it a little bit. And a bit of lag. So I'm just going to use Core Haven to prevent the Shu Yun damage, go to 6. And then I should have a blocker for Mantis Rider. So yeah. Sounds reasonable. I'm going to hold off on cracking this fetch too, even though probably going to need to do that pretty soon. Okay. Worn Power Stone. Not the greatest. It'd be pretty awesome to resolve Iona this turn just because I could stop him from playing blue spells. But I think gosh. I'm really tempted to just play Bruna and get back Bounty Agent. He's only got 1 mana available, so this might be my window to do this, and then I can leave Core Haven up after that. I know he's got a lot of ways to make this thing like unable to be blocked though too. So I think I can afford to maybe not do that. Like maybe play Resplendent Archangel, leave up Core Haven. Safest play. And then maybe I can even trade with Mantis Rider. I think that's fine. Try to preserve my life total. He's got a lot of cards in hand still. So I'm going to crack this just to see if he has Stifle. I don't think he does. Okay. I think I'm at such a low life total. I think leaving up Core Haven every turn, as sucky as it is, I think is kind of necessary. Got 6 cards in hand. All right. He's got a lot of stuff. And if for some reason he like, okay, he's gonna make, looks like he's probably gonna make Mantis Rider unblockable, I would guess. No, it's Shu Yun. Okay. That's fine. I'm perfectly happy to use Core Haven here. If he taps out, I might use Teferi's Protection, honestly. Oh, he's going to flash it back and do it on both. That makes sense. He doesn't need to give anything double strike. He's going to do it anyway. Okay. Honestly, I'm just tempted to do Teferi's Protection now. Because then I can maybe even crack in for a bunch of lifelink and get a free angel. Because I can't block either of these things. Is double strike? Oh, a target creature gains double strike. Wow. Okay, so he was going to be able to win there. I guess I misread Shu Yun. Target creature gains double strike. All right, well, I'm kind of priced into doing this Teferi's Protection now. This card is awesome. Oh no, Stubborn Denial. Damn. That was a perfect last card in his hand. I guess I lose. I needed a Wrath. Wrath would have been perfect. I might have gotten Stubborn Denial, but would have been in better shape. Touché. Opponent played well. And yeah, I guess I lose. Definitely would have lost playing Bruna either way, so I think I had the right line there. On to game 2. Man, target creature gains double strike. That's really unfortunate. Didn't read that closely enough. Okay. Ooh, Swords to Plowshares and Lotus Bloom and Darkseid Mutation in my hand. That's great. And Banishing Light. So I'm really happy with this hand. I just need to draw a few more lands, but it's kind of exactly what you want to see other than that. Like a land tax would be great too. Or balance, of course. Okay, Lotus Bloom is awesome in this deck because my commander costs exactly 7, and if you get this on play on turn 1, you can end up getting your commander in play on turn 4. Because you have 4 lands plus, nice. 4 lands plus the Lotus. And then Magus of the Balance has been pretty nice in this deck too. Another one of those cheap humans that can sacrifice itself. And obviously Balance is a busted effect even at like 2+5 mana. Ooh, Expedition Map. I like that too. It gives me something to do this turn. And I need a land anyway. I almost wish I had a way to kill this thing. Or I hope he kills it. See if Shu Yun comes out. Jeskai Ascendancy. Whenever you cast a 9-creature spell, creatures you control get +1/+1 until end of turn. Untap it. Whenever you cast non-creature spell, draw a card and discard a card. All right. I could Banishing Light that thing, but I'm not sure I want to. All right, so options here include Wasteland, Maze of Ith, Core Haven. I kind of like Core Haven because obviously it deals with the Shuyun, and yeah, but I think I have enough answers to Shuyun anyway in my hand, so I think I almost want like Cavern of Souls to name Angel. He has a lot of counter spells, it looks like. If I want to go real long, I could get like Myriad Landscape, but I don't think I want to do that. I'll get Cavern of Souls. Sadly, I don't have an Angel in my graveyard. Just an Expedition map. Ooh, that's a nice one. I'm still going to name Angel. But I'll play this quickly. Maybe he thinks it's uncounterable. Well, it doesn't really matter. I'm not going to worry too much about Jeskai Ascendancy just yet. If he has no creatures out, this doesn't do enough that I want to waste my Banishing Light on it. Crash through. All right. Looks like he's just digging. All his cheap cantrips become pretty good right now. I'm almost at the point where, like, no, maybe not. I was gonna say like Banishing Light or casting or using Magus the Balance might actually be fine. I'd have to get to 5 mana naturally though. All right, looks like he's flooded. Discarding a bunch of lands to Jeskai Ascendancy. He's kind of got to like make the first move though, as far as ooh, I like that. Gisela is awesome because obviously you can meld her with Bruna to make Bracella Voice of Nightmares, which is, I actually looked this up. You can't actually see it with the mouse overs in XMage for whatever reason, but it's like a 9/10 flying, first strike, vigilance, lifelink, and your opponents can't cast spells with converting mana cost 3 or less, which is obviously nuts. And I don't really see a reason not to play this. It's uncounterable, doesn't use my Lotus Bloom. Oops, something happened to my light here. Oh, 1 second. There we go. Oh wow, he tried to mana leak Gisela? Did I use the mana right? Please tell me I tapped Cavern correctly. Yeah, he's playing cards like Leap and stuff. Okay, I did tap Cavern correctly. Whew. Still asks me if I want to pay 3. So Gisela's uncounterable, and then you know I'm gonna almost be tempted to like raw dog this Bruna out even with nothing to reanimate, but I think I'm in good shape. I always have a Lotus Bloom, even in the worst case scenario, I crack the Lotus Bloom for like a emergency Swords to Plowshares or something like that. I think going for Cavern was the right call with the Expedition map there. All right. Well, now I have a pretty easy Sacrifice of the Bounty Agent. I guess I don't have to do that till my turn, but Cartouche of Zeal. Well, in response to him drawing cards, I think I'm going to activate this Bounty Agent because that thing's going to have haste. Let's see what he has. Apostle's Blessing. Wow, there's a huge stack right now. Okay, Apostle's Blessing, pro white. I feel like unless he can kill me right now. Did he give this double strike yet? No. Okay, so I guess I could have used Swords to Plowshares there in response, but I think he's not going to be able to kill me. At least I hope not. Maybe I should have taken out this Jeskai Ascendancy when I had the chance. Okay, so Gisela can't block, but it's just 8/7. Even if he gives a double strike now, it's not going to be enough. And then I'm going to gain a 4, and then cast a get Brisella Voice of Nightmares, which I actually don't think the art works for, unfortunately. But he's almost dead even without me casting Bruna. All right. And if he kills Gisela like before I attack, Path to Exile. Damn it. That's like the worst. That's like the worst possible one he could have done. All right. Guess I can't stop that. But that's unfortunate. Still think I'm in okay shape here. Question is, do I risk... He's down to 1 card in hand. So do I risk... Man, I really wish that he did Path on his turn so I would have access to that mana. Actually, I might draw a land, though. If I draw a land, I can have extra shields up. Well, not that land. Yeah, I'm going to play it a little greedy. I'm going to play it a little greedy and just cast Bruna to get back Bounty Agent. And because that sets me up for the win next turn. And hope he can't one-shot me. He's only got 1 card left in his hand, so... Man, Path to Exile. He'll have actually 3 blockers. So he's going to have a card that he gives it like Shadow or straight up unblockable or something like that. Man. Really would have liked untapped land to draw. Calculated risks. Okay. Otherworldly Journey on Bruna. So he's... Can he give Shuyun flying somehow now? Am I going to lose this game? That would be terrible. I guess he just needs to, like... give it flying. I don't think he can do it though. Give it trample. He didn't actually give it double strike right away. But I'm gonna do it this way because I want to preserve enough power to kill him with this bounty agent and whatnot. Okay, that was awesome because now I feel like he's just dead. Oh yeah. I'm not sure what he has here, what he could have. I guess he was hoping to draw something with the Otherworldly Journey off of the Jeskai Ascendancy. But yeah, Bruna's a 6/8 Vigilance, and this is a 2/2, so 2/2 Vigilance. Yep. All right. Game 3. Whew. Wow. Crazy game. Okay, this hand's fine. Path to Exile goes a long way. Hopefully he just plays Shu Yun like out without protection. It's kind of a long shot, but you never know. This extra planar lens could be good if I really get going here. So I have 2 ways to kill Shu Yun. Swiftfoot Boots. Ugh. So I don't think he's gonna play Shu Yun. Ooh, Lion's Eye Diamond. That's an interesting one. That really makes me want to play this Everflowing Chalice right now. Because even if he plays Shu Yun, he's not gonna have enough mana to equip to give it hexproof, and then I can either use Palace Jailer on it or Path on my turn. So let's do a little Chalice in here, and I'm gonna. Do I show him the Lion's Eye Diamond? I don't think so. I don't think there's really enough of a reason to do that. This card is awesome in Bruna because you can discard your hand. Let's say your hand has Iona in it. You play your 4th land, discard Iona, add 3 mana, and then play Bruna and get Iona back from your graveyard. Ooh. Onaginata Go. Wow. This is going to be great. He doesn't even have blue mana, so I'm not even worried about counterspells that much. Wow, and I can actually... Wow, this is actually really good. I can play extra planar lens, exiling a planes, and then I can myriad landscape, because the other planes will have... we'll make 2, and then I'll get 2 more planes, and I'll have just a shit ton of mana next turn. So... let's hope this resolves. This is another reason to play snow-covered lands. Oh wait, well I'm not going to use. I wouldn't be able to use Myriad Landscape right away, but I can play Marble Diamond. This is another way to get value off of land tax, by the way. Just cannibalizing your own lands. All right, it's got some Marble Diamond action going, and this Myriad Landscape is looking real nice now. Okay. Well, he's obviously mana screwed, so and no blue. No blue's rough. Ooh, a chroma. Ooh, maybe I can do the little lion's eye diamond trickery here. Because I think, yeah, I mean he could bounce a chroma, I guess, or like path it. So chroma's not like the end all be all, but let's see, how much mana do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'm 1 off. I would have to use the Lion's Eye Diamond to do this, but I don't think he could really stop it. And then I can always recast Bruna if I need to, or I don't know. I'm missing out on the Path to Exile, but I don't know. I kind of feel like I want to put the nail in the coffin here while I have the chance. I wonder if I can, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No. I wouldn't have enough to use Myriad Landscape, I don't think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, Yeah, no. Oh well, I can do Myriad Landscape the next turn. And he F6 too, so that's nice. Yeah, I'm going for it. Cast Bruna. Get a Chroma into play. This is exactly what this deck wants to do. Gain 2 life for my troubles. Or 3 life, I don't know. Get a hasty Chroma out there. So now he's under a lot of pressure. And if he has a Swords to Plowshares, which I guess he must not have it. Oop, he scoops. All right. Bruna wins the first match of the evening, 2-1 against Shu Yun, the Silent Tempest. So I think my buddy's ready for the league match here. Let me just double check here. I'm playing Elephant. In the league, I'm actually okay. I'm in the losers bracket. I'm gonna show you this on my screen here while we wait for him. Let's see here. No, this is a little wonky sometimes. I'm gonna close this. Okay, so this is the current league setup right now. And we had an amazing turnout for the March League, 18 players. And first match, I played Samael DC, who was on Vendilion Click. So like a really, really strong like mono blue aggro control deck with a lot of counter spells and flash creatures and True Skill Nemesis and all that nonsense. And he beat me 2-1. My deck's not really well set up to battle that sort of matchup. I mean, I got some tools, but it's definitely difficult. But he took that one down 2-1. And then I played 4 Kavathi here in the losers bracket, losers round 2. And he was on Eureka. And somehow I managed to pull that off 2-0. I just did a little, some crazy stuff, trickery. Again, Maze of Ith played a big role. And Core Haven, those cards have been great. And here's the guy I'm playing. I was hoping to play right now. Let's see if hasn't really responded. But he was ready earlier. Ellen Fent. He's playing Thrasios and Ludevic, I think. Yeah, Thrasios Ludevic. So I know this isn't the best setup here for seeing everything, but just a lot of like blue, red, green, I guess teamer good stuff. You got like the Kiki Jiki Deceiver X Arc combo, just cheap creatures, Prime Speaker Vanifar, some value creatures, Rexage, Scavenging Ooze, Venser, Zealous Conscripts, and then like a bunch of cheap counter spells: Daze, Dispel, Disrupt, Dive Down, Divert. Going deep here with Divert. I actually kind of like that card quite a bit. Force Spike. So lots of 1-mana blue counters. You got to keep that in mind. But actually, I'm gonna host another game that kind of anyone can join here. And in the meantime, I'm gonna show you guys my deck. Hopefully, Ellen Finn gets back to me in the meantime. But let's take a look at this Bruna deck. I tweaked it a little bit since my earlier video. I made a kind of a recorded match that I put on my channel with Bruna. I think it was Bruna versus Gitrog Monster. But I tweaked it a little bit since then for this league, especially. I think one of the most recent additions was Martyr of Sands, which seems pretty great in a mono-white deck that's looking to go for the long game. And it's a human, like I said, a cheap human that sacrifices itself. So you can play it, cash it in like early for like 9 life, 12 life or something, and then get it back with Bruna. It buys you a ton of time. Bounty Agent we saw has been awesome. Taking out Shu Yun, or at least forcing him to use like actual cards to, you know, stop that from happening.
Can start.
Oh, looks like we got an opponent. All right, let's get started here.
Your game has started.
Romanian opponent. What is he on? Omnath, Locus of Rage. Interesting. Actually, let me make sure I can. Okay, I gotta make sure you guys can see this. Oh crap! I forgot to switch my view. Derp. All right. Well, you kind of heard me talk a little bit about that, but I'm gonna go first. Don't want to keep him waiting too long, but I also want to update my little overlay here. Omnath, Locus of Rage. Can't say I ever played against Omnath, Locus of Rage, and Dual Commander before. That's pretty sweet. Okay, I'm on the play, which kind of actually sucks when you have Gift of Estates, but I'm gonna keep it because I got Resplendent Angel as like a quality 3-drop, and if I miss my 3rd land drop, I'll just play Gift of Estates, and I can always discard excess angels or something. So Gift of Estates, if you're not familiar, it's kind of like a crappy Tithe, but it's because it's sorcery speed, it costs 2 mana, and other than that, it kind of does the same thing. You don't have a fail mode where it like gets you a single planes or 2 planes just in case, but it's still pretty effective in this deck, I think. And then, okay, planes is not bad either. I got some stuff I can do. So Resplendent Angel was a really awesome addition to this deck from M19 because... Okay. Because this deck had no good 3-drop angels. Gruul Turf, wow. Get a lot of scry going. Alright, I'm so far away from getting this Gift of Estates online, it's not even funny. Alright, he's discarding. I would love, even just like, to be able to play like any of the slightly off color bounce lands in this deck because of cards like Gift of Estates and like discarding angels and stuff. It's kind of what I want to do in my deck, but I assume he doesn't want to do that in his deck. Alright, so let's just play a Resplendent Archangel into Linvala, so get some beatdowns going. Yeah, like I said, this is a really quality 3-drop creature that this deck was lacking. There's almost no good 3-drop angels. I don't even know if there are 3-drop angels, period. But it's really good, and this ability is insane. Like, if their shield's down, I would, no hesitation, use the ability. You get to Kraken for 5 lifelink, and then you get an angel for free. Like, hell yeah, sign me up. Windswept Heath, okay. Fertilid. So he's going to be able to get a few lands off of that, but actually Linvala is going to shut it down real nicely, so that works out. So I'll play Linvala and then play Moat or something like that, or hopefully maybe Kraken once I get to 6 mana. Guess I'll play Scrying Sheets. Yeah, that's unfortunate for my opponent. So he's not going to be able to use Fertilid at all. What does Omnath do again? 7 mana. Oh, okay. That's a really nice... Fertilid's a really good synergy with this. Because it's an elemental, and it can kill itself. Gets you lands. Wow. Mad props. That sounds like the perfect card. Explosive Vegetation. Wow. Okay, so maybe I can play Gift of Estates after all. Yeah, I would think like... just talking to my elephant. Okay, where was I going with that? All right, so I think I'm gonna take this opportunity to maybe play Gift of Estates here, just because I don't really see any downside. I can hold up. I guess I can also use Scrying Sheets. Which I guess I could technically do this first because there's a slightly higher chance I'm going to hit a plains. No, I can't do it first because I have to use a 2 mana. Let's play Gift of Estates. It's like Ancestral Recall. Alright. So that gets 3 plains, and then I'll just play one of these guys. Attack in with the team, and then hold up Scrying Sheets on his turn. I'm really, I play a lot of lands in this deck and a ton of basic plains, so this has a 33% chance to hit. I really like this card. Another reason to run snow-covered lands too. And you can't really afford to do it in a 2-color deck because you play all these non-basics. Ooh, my opponent has to just play this tap land, so he can't play Omnath. Actually, he probably wants to play Omnath the turn he can do landfall anyway, so that makes sense. Multani. Reach? Oh god. Okay, that's gonna have to get grasped if faded. Which is a little unfortunate. Because... well, it's fine. It's fine. I have nothing to reanimate, right? Okay. Yeah, because it has reach, I'm going to have to use Grasp of Fate on it, unfortunately, because I would have liked to actually be able to use Resplendent Angel there, but yeah, I got to be able to attack here. Darksteel Mutation is nice, but I like to use that on the commander too. So I think I'm going to use Grasp of Fate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, and I can't also cast Moat. Alternatively, I could Darksteel Mutation this thing and then also cast Moat. But I think I'd rather save the Darksteel Mutation for his actual commander. So, oh, did I forget to use Scrying Sheets? So I guess it wouldn't have hit anyway. It's still pretty loose. Alright. This is just a Oblivion Ring number 3, basically. Grasp of Fate. Oh, he scooped. So yeah, Linval is pretty strong here. Oh, he quit the match. Alright, that was a little anticlimactic. But fine. So yeah, no, you guys can kind of see my deck now. I was kind of explaining a little bit about it. But what was I going to say? Yeah, we're kind of waiting on my league opponent to see if he's available. We're kind of playing a little game of telephone here, as it were, virtual telephone. What are some interesting cards in this deck? I play all the cards that like fetch lands out of my, or basic lands out of my deck. Land Tax, Tithe, and Gift of Estates. We've kind of seen a few of those already. And like I said, the reason is there's so few good discard outlets in mono white to get those beefy angels into your graveyard. So if you can actually just discard to hand size, and in the meantime, you're getting a bunch of lands that are continuing the march up to 7 mana, so you can play Bruna. And on the high end, we have Iona, Shield of Maria, which is insanely good, obviously. Pretty much hard to lose if you get this, unless you're playing like Kess or Marchesa or some 3-color deck with a ton of removal. Achroma, which we already saw, which is amazing. And then Angel of Serenity, another amazing way to stabilize. I did have Avacyn, the 8/8, the original Avacyn, like 8/8 Flying Vigilance for 8, and all permanents you control get indestructible. I still might add it in if I decide to, perhaps, but it was just indestructible is not as good as it seems in this format. But we've had a lot of good additions from recent sets. I think Angel of Grace might be the only one from Ravnica Legions, but 5/4 Flash Flying that has a decent effect when it comes into play, and then you can, have a relevant effect out of the graveyard is pretty strong. Definitely what this deck's interested in. Lyra Dawnbringer is amazing because, Baneslayer Angel itself was amazing, but giving other angels you control +1/+1 in lifelink, that's just nuts. There's a few good 4-drop angels. Linvala, which is actually quite relevant when you are doing commander swap, which we are doing for our league. Like, this just wrecks, what are some good ones in the meta right now? I was going to say Vanifar, but she was banned. Captain Sisse, Arkham, stuff like that. Thrasios even. Gisela is amazing. Flips into it's actually quite easy to flip it in this deck if you can somehow get lucky enough to draw Gisela. And then Archangel of Tithes are probably the best 4-drop angels that there are some other good 4-drop angels, but you gotta draw the line somewhere. There's a few card advantage engines in this deck because you're really trying to like grind it out, get to the late game. Endless Atlas is a new one from Commander 2018. What's up, Wim? I'm doing all right. How are you? And then like Coercive Portal, I'm a huge fan of this card. Just 4 mana for Phyrexian Arena that doesn't damage you, and sometimes your opponents misplay into it, so it's pretty awesome. There's a lot of mana ramp. I added Thran Dynamo back in there. I think this card is quite strong, and you can also play this and cast a few other cheap artifacts in the same turn. Worn Power Stone, Marble Diamond, Pearl Medallion. There's so many white spells. I think you can kind of double spell pretty easily with this card. There's a lot of wraths. You're totally fine sacrificing all your creatures. Like it's awkwardly often the case where you like want your creatures to die because it's not that easy to get an angel into the graveyard for Bruna's ability, and you really want to have something in the graveyard to capitalize on that. As far as humans go, I've added quite a few more in. I have Weathered Wayfarer. We ate out at a new restaurant here in Tirana, Albania tonight, my wife and I, called Spaghetti Western, and it was like all like Wild West, U.S. themed, which was kind of crazy to see here, but they had like really good food, like a lot of awesome burgers and steaks and kind of like soul food, mashed potatoes, that sort of thing. So we're definitely going to be going back there. Anyway, Weathered Wayfarer is a good human. Martyr of Sands. Like I said, some of these things sacrifice themselves. Weathered Wayfarer gets some of these really sweet lands we have in the deck. Cavern of Souls we saw come into play. Ameria, if you can get to the super late game, this can just be what is the card? Debtor's Knell every turn for free. It's a lot. It's pretty hard to get going. I can count probably on one hand how many times that's gotten going. But like Bazaar of Baghdad, which is technically a discard outlet, is definitely a card disadvantage, but I found one of the best combos with this cards is land tax. So you just kind of like get to a point where you have fewer lands into play and you don't really need to play more lands. And then you can go land tax, discard all your planes to draw a bunch of extra cards, and then it actually kind of turns into card advantage. And of course you can discard angels and thin your deck out of basic lands completely. There's Seraph Sanctuary, which is kind of like a value land. I very rarely search for it with like Weathered Wayfarer or Expedition Map. Temple of the False God's really nice in this deck. Maze of Ith, Wasteland, yeah. Other than that, it's basic plains. And there's a few like spicy ones. Moat just stops some decks stone cold out of nowhere. The Immortal Sun. I was playing recently with this deck against Kumbal, and he had like Gideon, Ally of Zendikar, and Liliana of the Veil, and I just slammed this thing, and he just kind of like conceded in disgust. That was pretty sweet. And then you got a lot of like staples, Swords to Plowshares, Path, Oust. A lot of these cheap ones, like, and even Path to Exile is a great way to like turn on your land tax and stuff like that, which is like really sweet. Even like Condemn. This deck's very defensive until it builds up to a kind of a critical mass where you kind of have inevitability at the end of during the late game. Come on, Elephant, where are you? Oh, there he is. Okay, looks like we might march. Okay, looks like we might be good to go. Wrong password. Sorry, I'm just like making sure I get the right password here. It looks like he hosted. Oh no. I screwed up. Okay. Okay. All right. Looks like we're gonna be playing here in a second. Sweet. Okay, so this is an official league match. This is our March League. My opponent is, like I said, on Thrasios Ludevic. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. And I'm actually very glad that I'm running fetch lands, even in my mono white deck here. Yeah, let's double check. Yeah, Ludevic. So Ludevic is 1 blue-red for a 1/4. At the beginning of each player's end step, that player may draw a card if a player other than you lost life this turn. And that's a really wonky, weirded ability, but basically it means, you know, he can attack and draw a card, but I can like use a fetch land, damage myself, and also draw cards. That player, yeah, you gotta be careful. And then Thrasios, of course. So I'm gonna play first, and ooh, yeah, I like this. I got Path into Tithe, which works out pretty well because it normally you can't get the extra planes off of this. Well, it might not even matter. Like I might just play Lion's Eye Diamond and then like discard my whole hand to get Bruna out on turn 4, and then I'll get these Thalia's Lancers into play. All right, this is a really interesting matchup. I feel like Partners has gone a little gotten a little less played lately. In general, oh, we got another Czech player. Yeah, who knows how to pronounce all these made-up names? Even this, like, I think it's the German word, right? It should be like Thalia. Thalia's Lancers, not Thalia's, but like all the Americans say Thalia's Lancers. Moat. Moat could be okay. I might even be in a position to... Wow. Got some lag going on here. Shit. Okay, whew. I was worried there for a second. I might actually path one of his creatures and then turn on the Tithe here. Because I need to get up to 4 mana to do this Lion's Eye Diamond trick. But, yeah, it's a tricky one. I think it's a kind of card advantage neutral to do that play. I'm also accelerating him, which is a little unfortunate. Stream's not working anymore? Shit. Crap. Looks like we're trying to reconnect. I don't know if you guys can... I'm just going to keep talking. Looks like we had a little blip in our internet connection. Okay. All right. Llanowar Elves. Are we back online here? Looks like it. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay. Why is this going? All right. Opponent plays Llanowar Elves. Resolves. This might actually be one to path. It's a terrible play if he has a counterspell for the Tithe. Which he might. He has a lot of 1-mana counters. However... I might be able to afford to, like, wait a little bit. Because pathing a Llanowar Elves accomplishes nothing. I'll wait. Okay. Myriad Landscape is pretty nice, too. And, in fact, this will let me turn on the Tithe. Okay, great. Myriad Landscape, if I crack it and then Tithe in response, I'll be down a land so I can get the 2 planes, which is like pretty cool. So I'm kind of playing the long game here. I'm gonna hope to draw a better Angel to discard the Lion's Eye Diamond, or maybe even just wait and cast Bruna the hard way, and then at some point Lion's Eye Diamond. If he kills Bruna, I can cast Lion's Eye Diamond, like Recaster for 9 or something like that more easily. Looks like we're playing a game of chicken here. Ludevic. All right. Well, he's tapping out here, so this is actually the perfect opportunity to path this thing, which will prevent him from drawing a card, and then I'll also be able to get 2 lands with the Tithe. So... Oh, shit. Okay, good. Whew, it stopped at the post-combat main. Yeah. Yeah, this seems fine. Glad I waited. See, this is I like these little synergies in this deck. They're really really fun. Really fun to take advantage of. Granted, I might end up discarding a bunch of cards to all these planes to Lion's Eye Diamond anyway, but all right, get 2 planes off the Tithe, which is pretty awesome. And we have a lot of lands. So he says nice combo. Tithe is a card I think people should play more often. Now, this is a little awkward here because I really don't want to discard my entire hand just to get Bruna out and then Thalia's Lancers, because if he deals with both of those or even one of them, I'm really in rough shape. So I can either play Moat or use Myriad Landscape, but I think I'm going to play Moat because he's tapped out and I might not get a chance. I can save this till a turn and be a little patient and until a turn where he's more tapped out. So I'm going to play Moat. And this isn't going to do a whole lot against him because I think he has a lot of flying, but it'll stop. It'll make Ludevic a lot harder to trigger, at the very least. Let's see what I got here. Like, he certainly could recast Ludevic, but he was not going to be able to draw a card as it stands. Chandra. Ugh. That's unfortunate because I don't really have a way to kill that thing very quickly. Reclamation Sage. Oh no. That's disgusting. And he probably has a 1-mana counterspell. Oh, that was a really strong turn for him. And I don't really even want to play Thalia's Lancers into Chandra. Looks like it was a top deck. Unfortunate. Nykthos. Okay, so I need to stop drawing lands. Need to stop drawing lands. I don't think Mazepith is really what I want to play here. And Thalia's Lancers just dies to Chandra. What kind of legendary? Actually, I could play Thalia's Lancers. Well, this all breaks down if he has a counterspell, but like, well, not really. Sorry, I'm just thinking out loud here. Playing Thalia's Lancers, I can grab Iona, actually. Discard Iona to Lion's Eye Diamond. Put that into play, and then... it's a cast trigger. Bruna's a cast trigger, so Iona will hit play kind of regardless. And Iona's... I would name Blue probably because she's probably out of burn range. Well, I guess you could combo with Chandra, but yeah. Yeah, this sounds fine. And I think I'm going to play Nykthos just because it's probably the most effective land I have here. And I might discard a few of these lands to Lion's Eye Diamond, so I want to kind of capitalize on that. All right, that looked like he F9'd. Okay. Gisella's another good one. Although it's a little risky. It's a little risky because this thing dies to a lot more, like Lightning Bolt and whatnot. So I could also get the Immortal Sun, but I think he's gonna... Nah, I gotta get something that's gonna be able to be reanimated. So I'll get Iona. And then I have the surprise Lion's Eye Diamond into Lion's Eye Diamond into Bruna. He's getting to the point where he has a ton of mana though. Oh, interesting. He's not killing Thalia's Lancers. Oh, he's taking it with Zealous Conscripts. Okay. Well, guess I'm taking a lot of damage this turn. Oh, he's got Kiki Jiki too? Oh, I guess I just lose. You have enough mana to do all of that? Wow. Jeez, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What am I saying? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Doesn't this require 10 mana? What am I missing here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh. He untapped a land with his conscripts, that's why. Alright, I guess I lose. Man. I thought I had that game. All right, so I'm thinking about whether I want to commander swap here. My options are Linvala. Man, he got some really lucky top decks, apparently, he told me. Linvala is nice. It shuts off Thrasios, and it shuts off Kiki-Jiki, which is a big part of his game plan. Although you got Splinter Twin and whatnot, but, you know, Kiki is like tutorable, whereas Splinter Twin kind of isn't. So, yeah, I thought I was going crazy there. I thought he only had 9 mana, but he had 10. I also got Lyra Dawnbringer, but yeah, I think Linvala is probably the way to go here. Yeah, I don't know. He has like a lot of counter spells though. So the thing, no, he doesn't have a lot of ways to kill Linvala, I don't think. So yeah, I'm gonna switch to Linvala. And I actually have to resave this deck, I think. Yeah. Okay. Hey Xander. Hey Denevar. Glad to have you. We just got Kiki-Jiki Zealous Conscript in the same turn. That's got to be the first. That's got to be a first for me. Losing to that particular. I mean, like, in one turn, that's 10 mana. All right, we're gonna commander swap Bruna to Linvala, Keeper of Silence. So activated abilities, creatures my opponents control cannot be activated. All right, so down a game. I told him to rehost. Didn't think I'd be making much use of this commander swap, but it actually, like last tournament, it was so critical to me having success there. And then I did actually commander swap one other time already in this tournament. I think it was against Eureka. I switched out Bruna for Gisela. Let's see. I don't know what he's doing. All right. I'm just going to host here because I don't know what's going on. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay. Ready for game 2. And I'm gonna concede the game so we can give the choice of player draw to me, which I'll take. So I'm running Linvala, Keeper of Silence this time. Like I said, 3/4 for 4 flying. They can't activate abilities. Activated abilities. Oh god, this is an expensive hand. This is the hand that's set up for Bruna, not Linvala. But I think I'll keep it, like, partly on this Myriad landscape here. So I just need one more land and I can get up to like 3 lands. No, 4 lands. Yeah. I really hate mulliganing. This could be a mistake. He's got a lot of cheap counter spells, but I got like 2 turns. 2 turns draw another land, and then I can grasp a fate something. Yeah, we'll see. Oh god, Gitaxian Probe. No, my shame is too great. Oh shit. Well, now he basically knows he can play around. He can first of all play around Day of Judgment and not worry about any of this shit for a long time. Just tap out aggressively, which is unfortunate. Well, good start for my opponent. Did get down to 16 life. Oh, Mind Stone. Mind Stone was a good draw. That was a good draw. Hopefully I still draw a land too, so I can maybe either play Thran Dynamo or activate Myriad. Well, I can activate Myriad Landscape regardless, but let's see. I do not like the fact that he knows about Day of Judgment. If I can get a bunch of land, like my hand is extremely powerful. I'm in the range where I can cast a Chroma with this Thran Dynamo pretty easily. It's just a matter of resolving it. Oh god, no. Kidding me? Wasteland? Ah. That was so brutal. That was so brutal. Oh. This is just like the cards he's played. Okay, so like the sequence of turns between like Reclamation Sage plus Chandra the same turn, and then like he even needed that Reclamation Sage the turn before when because he comboed off. Oh god, he comboed off with Conscripts plus Kiki Jiki, and if I had that mode out, he wouldn't have even been able to attack. So he got like the perfect sequence of draws there, down to like a single spare card, and now I'm just getting destroyed by Wasteland. I'm just gonna play this Magus of the Balance, even though I could die to Day of Judgment. I don't think, I can't really count on Day of Judgment resolving. Spell Snare, sure, it's got it all. So now, actually, he's going to be able to like play Ludevic and draw an extra card, and I'm going to be so far behind. I can Grasp of Fate Ludevic potentially. Man, this is just brutal. I feel like my tournament's on its death row here. I feel like maybe if he didn't get Taxium Probe me, there's a chance he wouldn't have used Wasteland there on that Myriad Landscape. I mean, probably still does it anyway, but who knows? I gotta remember that my commander costs 4 too. So like, either of these cards really wrecks him. Survival of the Fittest, yeah. Game over. No, that's not what I need. I would have totally Grasp of Fate. This is like my little window to Grasp of Fate survival, and I can't draw land to save my life. Well, looks like he's a little struggling on mana a bit too, though, so I definitely will condemn one of his creatures if he attacks with it. Which he might, yeah. I think I'm like 10% to win this game, if that, but I'm gonna soldier on. Activate Survival. Discarding Fauna Shaman. Poor Fauna Shaman. You have a superior card dealt with you. Getting Dryad Arbor? Maybe? Or another Mana Dork? Get a 2-mana Dork if he's running those. Raw dog it. All right. You guys have faith in me? I feel like if I can resolve this Day of Judgment, I'll actually have a chance here. I'm still gonna get this Grasp of Fate on the survival as soon as I possibly can. And he doesn't know that I have Condemn. Oh, isn't that lovely? Deceiver Exarch. So he's got Splinter Twin or something already. Well, I assume he's... Oh, he did that in an upkeep. Interesting. Maybe he just couldn't wait to do it. I'm definitely going to condemn this Boreal Druid. Attacks with nothing? What is going on? He doesn't even know I have Condemn. Man, this guy's just next leveling the shit out of me. Ugh. Okay, well, that cycles. Angel of the God Pharaoh is in this deck because it's a kind of a free way to get an angel in your graveyard for ooh, Wasteland. Scrying Sheets in the Plains would be cool. Now the question is, do I Wasteland him or save it to try to get up for my own mana? I think I'm going to save it for my own mana, but that could be a mistake. He can't actually flash in Deceiver Exarch yet. Yeah, he only has 2 mana. Still wish it was a Plains. I cannot believe he did not attack with Boreal Druid last turn. He must have a 2 mana counter. Like he must have Mana Leak or something. I think that's pretty telling. All right, Ponder, sure. Yeah. Well, my first priority would be Day of Judgment. These are the cards I want to resolve in order. Day of Judgment, Thran Dynamo, I guess, and then Linvala. But if Day of Judgment gets countered, then Linvala still shuts down all these mana dorks. And Linvala shuts down... Actually, Linvala shuts down Kiki Jiki and Splinter Twin, I forgot, because Splinter Twin is... gives an activated ability to the creature. Now he attacks a Boreal Druid. So he's got to have a 2 mana counterspell. Maybe I'm overthinking it. I feel like I need to draw Plains here. This is like my window. No. Oh God, Endless Atlas. Are you kidding me? Fuck. Sucks. Like, let's see. Did he shuffle? He did shuffle. He shuffled because he must have not hit land, and he shuffled. Still didn't hit land. Then he's gonna be able to shuffle again with survival. Not that that really matters too much. I can't even play Grasp of Fate. I don't even have double white. Brutal. I'm still gonna condemn this Boreal Druid though. Yeah, he definitely telegraphed the 2 mana counter by not attacking with Boreal Druid that turn. And if he attacks a Boreal Druid and then he counters my Condemn, that's fine, I think. He didn't use Survival at the end of my turn, interestingly. This card is just... Man, if I had Myriad Landscape, this game would have been... I feel like I would have been a favorite, honestly, at this point. But that losing that Myriad Landscape just set me back so far. What a weird game. All right, well, that's obviously great for him. He might be tempted to go like attack with Boreal Druid, play Ludevic. He's got to, no, still not attacking, huh? All right, well, now I'm in much worse shape, though, because he's almost certainly got a counter for my Wrath. And then he can flash in Deceiver Exarch and maybe even play Splinter Twin. Oops. Ooh. Where were you last turn? Ugh. God. Not that I'm complaining, but like this Day of Judgment is for sure getting countered. So given that, is it even worth trying to play it? Or do I play, would try to play Linvala, which I can recast? The thing is, like, he has a few cards like Disrupt and stuff like that, so it's like it's safer to play a creature in some sense. Well, I'm sure. I mean, they're gonna play Linvala or Day of Judgment. It's just a question of which one. And knowing some of the cards in his deck, I think I'd rather have Linvala get countered, so I can maybe play Day of Judgment later. And I can always recast Linvala once I get to enough mana. If he's got like a 1 mana counter and can still flash into Deceiver Exarch, well, I guess there's nothing I can do about that. Oh, shit. Well, he's thinking about it. Oh, man. I think he expected me to play Day of Judgment. Floating a green? Okay. Oh. Okay, sure. I guess he's gonna still flash into Deceiver Exarch. I don't know if he realizes that Linvala will shut down this Kiki Jiki Deceiver Exarch combo, or even Splinter Twin. Oh, I guess he can tutor for something that deals with Linvala, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. Well, I'm just glad he didn't have a 1 mana counter. Flame Tongue Kavu. Great. Well, I actually don't mind this because as long as he doesn't draw another land, you know, Linvala can die. Well, actually, he's not even able to cast Flame Tongue Kavu. He can't tap these for mana. I don't know if he took that into account. Wow, that was actually pretty sick. Because he survivaled for Flame Tongue Kavu, but he doesn't have the mana to cast it now. Wow. Am I going to actually find a way out of this? Discarded Grim Lavamancer. Okay. Wow. Crazy. Linvala is very good against him. And he's going to play Thrasios, which is just a straight up Stone Cold 1/3 right now. Wow. Crazy. That worked out incredibly well. Expedition map. All right. I like that. I can get Cavernous Souls. And now I honestly don't even know if I want to cast Day of Judgment. Actually, I can Dynamo and then use Expedition map, get Cavernous Souls immediately and play it. That's pretty awesome. And I'll draw Plains eventually for this Endless Atlas, so yeah, this is awesome. Oof. Sick. All right. I'm pretty sure Cavern's the play here. He's got 7 cards in hand. And he's running counterspell, so. Yeah. Cavern. Angel. Okay. And I guess I might as well attack. I guess getting a planes would have kind of made sense there because I could hold up Condemn, but I'm not too worried about that. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I just need 1 more mana and I can cast an uncounterable Acroma. How sick is that? It's okay, Wim. We're pretty early on in this tournament. We're in the losers bracket, so I'm not too concerned. My guess is he might have drawn a land and then he's going to play Ludevic and then get to draw a card, but that's fine. Yeah, so okay. Now I draw a land. Ooh, no land, but Angel of Serenity is perfect because I can take out all 3 of these creatures and it's uncounterable, and then I can just cast a Chroma at my leisure. I don't even think I'm too worried about survival anymore. He's kind of demonstrated a few times now he doesn't really have anything else to use it for. I guess I'm going to attack with Linvala first in case it somehow in some crazy... Oh, he might actually use Deceiver Exarch. Let's just see what happens here. No, he didn't use Deceiver Exarch to tap the Linvala, unfortunately. That would have been nice. And I can actually exile... I don't really care about these things with Linvala in play. Even like Thrasios is just a 1/2, but I guess it's worth using Angel of Serenity. But I could actually target Magus of the Balance and Angel of the God Pharaoh. So if Angel of Serenity dies, those go back to my hand. Yeah, that seems good. There's a 10. Because Linvala is taking care of these. These are basically just blanks right now. Actually, I'll take out the birds because that can chump block my flyers. But like even Thrasios is like not even concerning me. So yeah, let's do it this way. Oh wait, hold on. Did I miscount my mana? 1, 2. I might have miscounted Mind Stone. Shit, I could have played a Chroma, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ah, damn it. Wow, I'm retarded. That was kind of silly. Well, a Chroma out of nowhere to kill for the kill is cool too. I think this is fine. And I could even wasteland one of his lands if I wanted to. Wouldn't be a terrible idea. Maybe get the Stomping Ground. So my plan here is to take out birds. I probably should have used the Wasteland earlier, but whatever. And take out birds because that's a pretty reasonable chump blocker. And then I'll just take out Magus of the Balance and Angel, so those go back to my hand. And I'm not playing Bruna anymore. Yeah. All right, this is fine. And I still have potentially a Chroma. Not that I really need it. Man, Linvala is such a beating. Okay, he's responding to Angel. Crazy game. Wow. I thought I was dead as a doornail after that Myriad Landscape got wastelanded. Deceiver Exarch in response. Yeah, I should have taken out Stomping Grounds pre-combat. If I counted my mana correctly and everything, that would have been a smarter play. But he's gonna tap or untap something. Well, let me see what he targets first. Let me see what he's targeting. Untapping Island. I guess he might have Stifle, so I'm gonna wasteland the Stomping Ground. This cuts him off of green mana entirely, which is kind of nice. Dive down? Dive down on the birds? Wait, what? Dive down targeting birds. Yes. Okay. I'm not sure why that dive down didn't save the birds. Does it not target? No, it targets. That's really bizarre. You guys seeing this? Like, he cast dive down in response to the. Yeah, Serenity does target. It might be a bug. I just. Yeah, he's kind of confused too. Dive down. You're giving it hexproof. I mean, Oh well. It sounds like this not gonna matter too much this game, but we'll see. I feel bad if that's a bug. Ah, the old Dryad Arbor. Shut down. Shut down by Linvala. Man, Linvala is stopping 3 of his creatures right now. And if I draw land, I'm pretty sure I got this game locked down with the Chroma. Siren Storm Tamer. All right, that's a chump blocker. Cannot activate the ability though. Still. Iona. Well, I'm certainly drawing the expensive cards in my deck. Well, I guess the Immortal Sun will make me able to cast Iona next turn. And I can't actually kill him, right? He's at... I could Grasp of Fate the Storm Tamer, but then it would get him to 2 only. So I think a better play would just be to play the Immortal Sun. Oh wait, it does pump my creatures. It forces him to chump block with Siren Storm Tamer this turn, which I guess is something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. Sure. Also stops Chandra and other shenanigans, and it takes Linvala outside of Flametongue Kabu range. He can technically survive though. Oh, you just took it. Okay. On to game 3. Ooh, this hand looks nice. I guess gotta turn 3 Linvala off a turn 2 Everflowing Chalice. Ooh, we got some mana acceleration. All right. Well, we got the manas. Really happy I switched up Bruna for Linvala this match. Seems way more effective. All right. Cannot play Ludevic, but he can play Thrasios, so looks like we're seeing that. Should get to play Chalice here, pretty much unopposed. Angel of Grace could be nice later. And yeah, Sunscourge Champion. The reason this card is in the deck is because, well, with Bruna, you can eternalize it. First of all, it's a human to get back. Can stabilize against like a really aggressive red deck, and then the eternalize is cheap. Like 4 mana, you get a 4/4 gain 4 out of your graveyard. That's pretty good value. Discard like Iona, reanimate it. So I got a couple Amonkhet goodies in here. Right now, this Eternalize and this Embalm. Ooh, we got a pre-combat Brainstorm. Wonder if he has a fetch land. Yeah, isn't Angel of Grace Sweet Whim? Nobody expects it too. I haven't had a chance to play with it too much, but in theory, like, it's pretty awesome. It's got some good graveyard value too. We're brainstorming. If he taps out, I'm going to just slam Linvala. Oh, it looks like he's got a Tropical Island. Corsair Crewfix. Ugh. Well, I'm still going to slam Linvala, because Linvala is... Oh, we got Dive Down. Well, now that I'm seeing his Dive Down, I might actually go, like... Wasteland plus O-Ring, because I don't want to turn this Dive Down on later, and Corsair's still going to provide him a lot of value even. Or I could save the Wasteland for a red land, but Wrath of God would be insane right here. Alternatively, I could go Worn Power Stone plus use Wasteland. Like, that doesn't seem terrible. But then he's going to have Dive Down for one of these bitches. Yeah. I don't know. I'm going to use this O-Ring while I can. And then... I think I'm going to Wasteland the Trop. Because I still have enough mana to play Linvala, and then I can also play Worn Power Stone. No. God, I don't know. feel like he was digging for lands with that Brainstorm. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. That could have been wrong. We'll see. All right, so he's got to dive down in hand. Got to keep that in mind. Really cut off his kind of mana potential. Hey, Thomas. Ah, prefer playing Linvala. Fair. Ooh, there's the red source. Okay, maybe that would have worked out better. Birthing pod. Oh god. Yeah, playing Linvala there would have ended up being much better in hindsight. Because he would have still gotten one activation off the birthing pod, but he's probably gonna get Reclamation Sage now. Yep. God. Well, I look foolish. Like really darn foolish. Well, I got his one-off, like, probably his only artifact and enchantment removal out of his deck, I imagine. Like, alright, he's got Dispel on top of his deck. Alright, Plains is good. And I can still take out this Birthing Pod with Angel of Sanctions. So here I'm going to play Linvala, I think. So what he can do, I know he can do for sure is pod away the Reclamation Sage for Flametongue Kavu, and that just destroys my Linvala play. So I think I might just play this Worn Power Stone, honestly. As weird as that sounds. Yeah, I'm just gonna play this Worn Power Stone. Because it's just like such an obvious play to go pot away Sage into Flametongue Kavu. Now maybe I can draw like a Wrath of God or something, but we'll see. He also doesn't know I have a fetch land, which is like pretty cool with Ludevic. He might be tempted to play Ludevic here. Eternal Witness. Such value. Trying to think of another 4-drop you can get that just completely wrecks me. And by playing Worn Power Stone, I kind of play around some of the like counter spells you might have on this this Angel of Sanctions. Because if I didn't play Worn Power Stone there, and and he has like a Force Spike, then I play this Angel of Sanctions, just run it straight into Force Spike. Like that's pretty rough. Yep. Okay. He's gonna draw a card, but he's actually tapped out. This would be a perfect turn to draw Wrath of God. He's got a Worldly Tutor on top of his deck. Core Haven. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Damn. I'm one off from being able to play Angel of Sanctions plus Sunscourge Champion. But I think the clear play here is just Angel of Sanctions, the Birthing Pod. And then I still draw a card, so maybe I'll draw something good. And he actually can't Worldly Tutor for You can't Worldly Tutor for Flame Tongue Cabo and still cast it, which is kind of nice. I was actually building a Muldrotha Lantern Control deck, but I didn't end up finishing. I had a Muldrotha Persistent Petitioner's Lantern Control, and then I think that was terrible. But I think I'm gonna try it at some point to get a Muldrotha like full on Lantern Control style deck, where you're kind of like self-milling, getting that lantern in your graveyard, and then being able to just cast it straight from your graveyard with Muldrotha. All right, so I'm hoping that I can take away his outs to like Flame Tongue Cabo here by casting this Angel of Sanctions. Does he have Force of Will? He's really tanking. Pact of Negation. Oh, brutal. Wow. Well, I can embalm that, but I'm starting to take a bunch of damage. I'm at 11. Okay. Yeah. Forget to pay Pact Trigger, maybe? No, not gonna happen. He's got exactly enough to pay for Pact. Man, what if I had another Wasteland? Banishing Light. Okay. Well, I got a few more answers to Birthing Pod, and he can't necessarily use Pod this turn. He has to have another mana source. Like, it's likely he'll be able to do it, but it's not guaranteed. He doesn't draw a card off Ludevic until the end of his turn. I mean, and all this time he's dealing with my creatures. That much more time to draw a Wrath, but not holding my breath. Well, his top card is Copperline Gorge, so he might not actually play that with Courser. But he is. Okay, so he's not going to be able to Birthing Pod, which is nice. So I get a little reprieve that way. And oh no, I won't be able to embalm this plus play Sunscourge Champion, unfortunately. Imperial Recruiter. So he's got a lot of ways to search up more creatures. And Eldritch Evolution, jeez. Ooh, Journey to Nowhere. That's really nice because I can take out... I can actually embalm Angel of Sanctions, take out that Birthing Pot, and then also take out like Courser or something like that, or Ludevic. It's looking pretty rough though. I'm at 6 life. Yeah, I guess I just take out the Courser because it's 2 power and I'm trying to like stay alive more or less. I can attack into Angel easier. I mean, he might, if he draws extra cards with Ludevic, he draws extra cards. There's not much I can do about that. All right, so he's got Worldly Tutor, which he didn't cast on upkeep. Eldritch Evolution, and 1 more card. What was the other card? No, it was just the Copperline Gorge, I think, which he already cast. Whatever. Cannot cast Eldritch Evolution yet. Oh, no, he can. He actually drew that. I gotta remember that. Okay, he drew Eldritch Evolution. Because that was on top of his deck before Courser went away. Eldritch Evolution and Worldly Tutor. If he starts suiciding his guys into me, this Angel of Grace could do some work too eventually. What other card? I think I saw it. I'm forgetting. Bounce would be really bad, like if he has some sort of bounce spell, because this is actually a token. Suiciding creatures. Wants to draw cards with Ludevic. Okay. Don't tell me you have a pump spell. I'm actually kind of surprised he's attacking with Reclamation Sage, because this is a prime target for Eldritch Evolution right now. And, I mean, I'm kind of priced into blocking because I'm at 6 life. What could he have that makes this bad for me? I don't know. Oh, he's got Eternal Witness. That's right. Ooh, good point, Denevar. Get Zealous Conscripts, take my Angel, and attack for 1, 2. Yeah. I would have done it. Dodged a bullet there. So it looks like he's going to get back the Reclamation Sage. And then cast Reclamation Sage, I imagine. God, he still has 7 cards in his hand. Well, if he had Zealous Conscripts in his hand, he also would have been able to win. Straight up. Okay, so he clearly has a counterspell. If he got back Reclamation Sage, did not cast it when I have 3 targets. I'm kind of tempted to like play Sunscourge Champion and gain some life as a buffer. Okay, divert. Alternatively, I can hold up this Angel of Grace, which is pretty nice. If I attack him, I can draw a card. That gets rid of this as a blocker. If he has, like, if I go to... Could flood the board with creatures with Resplendent Angel and Sunscourge Champion. He also could have... Deceiver Exarch into like Kiki Jiki, in which case it would be better to cast Linvala. How much mana do I have? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana. So I actually could cast... I could cast Linvala and hold up Angel of Grace. Linvala would prevent me from dying to the Kiki combos. The other reason to play Linvala is, like, if he gets Zealous Conscripts, let's say I don't attack with Angel of Sanctions, I have 2 3/4s, I can bounce one off the other. And maybe survive. And then Angel of Grace this ability might actually come into play here. And I have just enough white mana to go Linvala. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, shoot, I miscounted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. So I can't play Linvala plus Angel of Grace. I could play Resplendent Angel plus Angel of Grace. Oh man, this is tough. I don't think it's banished. I don't think Banishing Light's really on the table here. Resplendent Angel could be nice in the sense of threatening to make getting a bunch of lifelink going. which could really give me some breathing room. Gosh, this is really tough. I could go Resplendent Angel. Yeah, because Resplendent Angel and then hold up Angel of Grace. I wouldn't be able to cast Linvala, so he could get me with Deceiver. Got 7 cards in his hand and a lot of ways to get creatures. I think you kind of need to play Linvala. Unfortunately. I'm gonna talk myself into a hole here, but I think it's too risky not to play Linvala, even if the payoff is a little bit higher doing other things. Don't think he has a hard counter he can use with just a single blue, unless it's Force of Will. He just has, like, I know he has Worldly Tutor. Okay, Linvala resolves. He has Worldly Tutor, Eldritch Evolution, so many ways to get creatures, so I'm like really kind of paranoid of this Kiki combo. So now the question is, do I cast Sunscourge Champion or hold up Core Haven? And see, I'm at 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's not actually threatening to kill me with just what he has right now. So I think I can afford to play Sunscourge Champion. Or a Resplendent Angel too. I think that's probably the best. Because then if I can get to my next turn, I can maybe make a 4/4. I'm not going to risk attacking with Angel of Sanctions. Oh my god, this is crazy. Now he could have a counter for this, but I still have a mana open. So like all his Force Spike cards don't work. I guess I would rather get like the Sunscourge Champion mana leaked and whatnot, but looks like it's going to resolve anyway. Alright. Your move. Man, this is tight. It's really tight. 7 cards in hand. I feel really glad. I feel really good that Linvala resolved. Because I don't think he can do, like, maybe he can Worldly Tutor for like Flametongue Kavu. But I don't think he has enough mana to do everything else that would actually kill me at that point. What kind of 5-drops can you get with Eldritch Evolution? Zealous Conscripts, that's right. We talked about that. Zealous Conscripts by itself wouldn't be enough anymore. You definitely had a window to kill me with Zealous Conscripts. Okay. You get Kiki Jiki and then start Kiki Jikiing his Eternal Witness. Wait, what the hell did he get back? I need to look at this log, because I thought he Eternal Witness back Reclamation Sage, but I guess he didn't do that. Oh, he targeted Pact of Negation. That makes sense. Interesting. So he's got a free counterspell in his hand. Ugh. And yet he did not want to use it on Linvala. Kind of surprised, I guess. A little bit. He can't currently, as it stands, Linvala shuts down Kiki. So he's got to deal with Linvala if he wants to kill me with any sort of Splinter Twin Kiki Jiki shenanigans. Yeah, I thought the Flame Tongue Kabu was coming out. This card's very good against me. However, if he casts Flame Tongue Kabu, I can just recast Linvala pretty easily. But then he has Pact of Negation. But then he keeps having to tap out. Like I'm doing enough threatening things to where he's kind of has to tap out to kind of react. Oh, well, that sucks. Gitaxian probing me. So I guess to see a lot of relevant cards. Man, this is a crazy game. 7 cards in hand. We know he has Pact of Negation and Flame Tongue Kabu. I assume he's going to Flame Tongue the Linvala. Even though, like, he would be able to deal with this permanently. I mean, you're just getting back Coercive Crufix. I don't think Coercive Crufix is going to turn this game at this point. His deck is pretty clearly set up to be a Splinter Twin type deck. Haha, that's a good point. Although now he just played Gitaxian Probe. Wim says infinite damage with Kiki Jiki would be hilarious if I cast Angel of Grace. It's true. He does know I have Angel of Grace now, though. I guess that's a reason to, like, sandbag this Angel of Grace. Alright. So... Flame Tongue coming out. What's he gonna hit? Nothing I can do about this. Yeah, I'm kind of tempted to just recast Linvala, honestly, next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And if I just get one more land, I can also play like Banishing Light or Sunscourge Champion. Yep. Linvala down. So I'm definitely getting a lot of pressure here. I mean, he's definitely threatening some sort of Kiki Jiki stuff. Although he did use his Worldly Tutor already, so that's one fewer creature tutor to grab what he wants to go off. Tapping out for Fauna Shaman. Okay, well, he's got another creature tutor now. Ooh. Oh, man. Can't quite get the full value off the tithe, but I can still tithe for a single Plains, which is mana neutral. Really wish that was a land instead. Because what I really want to do is, like, Banishing Light the Fauna Shaman, I guess. God, everything I want to do kind of costs, like... It effectively costs, like, 9 mana, and I only have 8. Well, like, if I attack with this Resplendent Angel, I basically guarantee, like, he has this Pact of Negation, so if I cast anything too good, he's going to counter it. But I can activate this, gain 5 life, go to 10, get another 4/4, which is a great blocker, draw a card off of his Ludevic, That seems pretty good to me. I just lose to like some crazy nonsense, but I don't think I lose to Zealous Conscripts anymore. And if I play Linvala, he packs it, then attacks with Flame Tongue. I'm at 5. I have to make a crappy block. Yeah. Oh, God. Can I hold up Corehaven as well? No. All right, I think I'm just gonna do it this way. There's no flying blockers, right? No, Resplendent just gives it to itself. Oops. Gotta tap differently. This is pretty good. Gain 5, I draw a card, I get a 4/4 Angel. Don't give him any Pact of Negation targets. I don't know. I don't think it's worth it to attack with the Angel, though, because I'm still worried about Zealous Conscripts. So I want to have 2 blockers back. And you know, you never know. There's a chance I could draw like a instant. Does he have Dispel this game? Fuck. I think I might have seen Dispel on one of these Courser or Crewfix things. Well, shit. He might have revealed this Dispel, counter target instant spell. I'm just thinking if I draw like Swords to Plowshares or something, what happens? And it would really been sweet to just like cast one more spell this turn. But I'll be able to do like 2 things next turn, which is nice. What the hell is that art? I think I've drawn more cards off Ludevic than he has this time. Oh no, I don't get to draw a card off Ludevic. I have to damage myself to do that. What am I thinking? Well, either way, I think that play was the right one to make. I think he's seen my entire hand still, because the only new card after the Cataxian Pro was Tithe, which I cast. But I think it was still correct to cast the Tithe. I don't know. I could certainly just be dead here. But I'm actually threatening to kill him as it stands. Like he's at 10, he has no flying blockers, and I have exactly 10 power worth of things right now. And even more with Resplendent Angel's pump. But I wouldn't want to necessarily have to do that again. I doubt it's going to be that simple, but all else being equal, I should have this game. I don't think he has enough mana to like do anything like any Kiki-Jiki nonsense, even though he could easily tutor Kiki-Jiki if he wanted to. I guess he could Kiki-Jiki and then copy Flame Tongue, which would suck. There's a lot of value creatures in his deck, that's for sure. I'm really glad I looked back and saw that he got that Pact of Negation instead of the Reclamation Sage. And even if he deals with one of my creatures, I think I have a pretty strong turn next turn going... Oh no, I can't do Lindvala plus Angel of Grace anymore. Okay. Well, here we go. Eldritch Evolution. Sacking, I assume, Eternal Witness? Man. Really would have liked to have one more mana. If that Tithe was a Plains, I would have been so much happier. Really deep in the tank here. My opponent's running out of time. Lucky we reset the clock fully. All right, we're getting Zealous Conscripts. Taking the 4/4. 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ah, shit, am I just dead? Why? Did I really just put myself dead to, like, Zealous Conscripts that we've been talking about this whole time? He also has Pact of Negation back up. Well... that sucks. Well, I guess I die. Got that fucking Zealous Conscripts of haste. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I'm dead. Well, Zealous Conscripts got me good. Both of his wins on the back of that card. All right, Donzier, you want to play? I got one more in me. You still watching? All right, cool. I'll host a game. Yeah, like the Angel of Grace would have been the way to do it, but he had the Pact of Negation. I think relying on Angel of Grace, which first of all he knew about, and just sitting there like on five life with a bunch of creatures. Yeah, I wasn't gonna do the trick. Man. I just needed another land. Like, I could have used Core Haven. Core Haven would have prevented another 4. I ended the game at -2, so I would have had 2 life. And then I would have been fine. It's really unfortunate. All right, Donzier, game's up on German server, DE. No password. Last one of the night. All right, sorry. Okay, so yeah, let's go. Wim says, if you didn't have the counter, I'd try to swing at both angels, then flash the other angel in. I agree. All right, I'm still on Bruna, and we're gonna face Lord Windgrace. Cool. All right, I got this Wasteland, which is pretty bad against him, actually. As is Darksteel Mutation. But Corsa Portal's good. I'm just going to keep. I got enough lands. He does have some targets for Darksteel Mutation, like Oracle of Moldiah and Corsa of Krufix and shit. So... And all my tithes and stuff should be able to get the full value. Gift of Estates. Banishing Light is a nice draw. I don't really want to Wasteland right now. Actually, saving Wasteland is pretty key in this matchup because a lot of what Dunzir and Lord Windgrace is trying to do is like sit behind like Glacial Chasm. All right, Cultivate. This is so absurd that City of Traders basically like it only gets destroyed when you play a land, so he can ramp in other ways as much as he wants. Expedition map, where were you last turn? So I'm kind of tempted to like Wasteland now, actually, because if I take out the Sheltered Thicket, there's a good chance he might not have another red mana. I mean, there's a decent chance he might not have red mana, and then he's gonna have to play a land and lose City of Traders, and he's not gonna have enough to play Lord Windgrace. So I think I'm gonna Wasteland the Sheltered Thicket. Play Expedition map, which probably is gonna end up getting, I don't know, Myriad Landscape or something like that. All right, so I'm kind of put him in an awkward spot here with the City of Traders. Looks like he's gonna do something. Okay. Not gonna be able to cast Windgrace though, which is the most important. Demonic Tutor. Okay. Demonic Tutor's a good one. And at least have something to do on my turn with this Expedition map too. What are the creatures he's running? Explore. So he's gonna have access to red. But I think I did set him back pretty far there by Wastelanding the Sheltered Thicket. Guess we'll see. As it stands, it's still going to be 2 turns before it can get Windgrace back. Ooh, there's Myriad Landscape. I think I'm actually going to play Myriad Landscape now. Drawing these lands in the wrong order. I don't think there's a way I can sequence it to get Corsa Portal out. Wait, am I running Ancient Tomb in this deck? I don't think so. Oops. No. No, okay. I don't really have a great land to even get with Expedition map, so I'm just gonna play Myriad Landscape. This will set myself up a little better for later. Oh man, this Dark Ritual. I forgot he played Dark Ritual. It's like been so good for him. Wow. Okay. Okay, so I guess I Banishing Light now? Especially if he goes plus Loyalty. Which I'm not sure he's gonna do. Let's see what he does. Man, I'm just so far behind on mana. Nah. Another Kodama's Reach. Okay, well this Banishing Light is pretty worthless on Windgrace, I must say. I think I'm actually going to play Sunscourge Champion so I can start pressuring Windgrace's loyalty. And then if he plays like Primeval Titan, I'll just obviously Darksteel Mutation that thing. And I can still play Course of Portal on schedule. Yeah, there's really not much point in... This is a pretty bad card in this matchup. There's really not a point in using Banishing Light on Lord Windgrace. Alright, discarding Ash Barrens, drawing a bunch of cards, got a ton of cards in hand, 3 visits. So, if he plays like Primeval Titan, I can Journey into Nowhere that thing. Or Darksteel Mutation, but probably not, because I don't want to... Alright, he could just be flooded here. Should be fine by me. Still got 6 mana. Why do I feel like Prime Time is coming out? And actually getting to 22 life is kind of nice because I can actually survive a hit off Merit Lage, which is his main win condition. So now I think I just attack Windgrace and play Course of Portal. Yeah. And hope he's a little flooded. And then I probably will crack this for Temple of the False God now, this expedition map at some point. Alright, so Windgrace is still a sick draw engine. Tribe Elder, that's annoying. Edge of Autumn. There's just so many tools. Like, if you played it against like Gitrog, Titania, and now Lord Windgrace, what you can do with lands is absurd with all the cards they printed. I was looking at pre-modern and wanting to do something similar, and like the best you have is like Squandered Resources plus Cadaverous Bloom. Now you have like all this crazy nonsense. Okay. I'll just draw an extra card. Yeah. Can actually... Ooh, Linvala the Preserver. It's not amazing. So what I can do is, like, I'm thinking about cracking Expedition map for Temple of the False God, and then cracking that, or using that to use Myriad Landscape. And then maybe doing a huge Everflowing Chalice later or something like that. But I'm not, I mean, I feel like he doesn't really have much in the way of threats here. I can't actually play Linval this turn. It would be nice to have some sort of more consistent way to I don't know, either take out Windgrace or his life total. Yeah. Tribe Elder is pretty good. He doesn't have any really threatening lands though at the moment. All right. There is some thought to getting like a Maze of Ith here. That actually prevents some nonsense with Merit Lage, but I think I'm not going to worry about that at the moment. I'm just going to get maybe a Maria. Nah, I'll get Temple of the False God. I have a lot of things to do with my mana. I'm just going to save the Everflowing Chalice as well. Just crack the Myriad Landscape. It's definitely digging really deep with this Lord Windgrace, though. Actually, I should have had Pithing Needle in this deck, and I will, in the future. I didn't have it submitted in my deck list for the league, but Pithing Needle is great against cards like these Commander Planeswalkers. Ugh, Wasteland. Fuck. Well, I'm on mono basics now. The hell? That was weird. Sorry, I'm rolling back because for some reason it didn't get those lands into play for me. Ah, crap. Sorcerer's Spyglass is really good too. I think Needle's a little bit... Trying to roll back, it kind of got messed up. I like both of the cards actually, but I think Needle's just costing 1 is so much less than 2, and you have a lot of cards like. You have like cards like Eureka and Lord Windgrace now. Damn it. Oh wait. I think that fixed it. I don't know. I could see playing both, honestly. Both Pithing Needle and Sorcerer's Spyglass. Well, he's got Wasteland going, so I'll be on mono planes, but luckily I have plenty of basic lands in this deck, so that's good. All right, let's get this to work this time. 1, 2. Okay. Cannot cast Bruna yet, but I can cast Linval as just a 5/5, which is fine. I can also cast a huge Everflowing Chalice, which would set me up pretty nicely for future turns. Baneslayer Angel, I like that. Cold Steel Heart, okay. I guess I want to cast Baneslayer Angel. And it's a little unfortunate I can't really do much on Everflowing Chalice except maybe cast Everflowing Chalice for 1. But I guess that's fine. That ensures I'll at least be able to cast cast Bruna next turn and get back the Baneslayer if it dies. All right, what does he have in his hand? I guess he's got more ramp. Okay, sure. Get all the lands out of your deck and just draw into mono gas. He has interesting. He added this Grove of the Burn Willows for the punishing fire combo, which is pretty great. Not so good against me, I would say, but I think certain decks. Ugh, Maze of Ith and Dreadbore. Dreadbore I don't mind. Actually, kind of somewhat happy. Maze of Ith is annoying. For sure. Retreat to Kazandu. Oh god. Okay, he's gonna gain a ton of life. Probably have to do something about that. Well, let's see what I draw here. I mean, he's clearly not in danger of dying anytime soon. Wow. Just need some more lands, actually. My plan this turn is to play Bruna, get back Baneslayer Angel, and present enough threats to where I can actually get through Maze of Ith. Okay. I'm kind of glad in a way he used that Dreadbore there. I also have the Immortal Sun in this deck, which would be an amazing draw. All right, we're digging more with Windgrace. Man, the problem with Windgrace is you actually have to respect his ultimate too, because it goes +2, so he gets up to 7 loyalty right away, and only at -11. Destroys 6 target non-land permanents, then creates 6 2/2 green cat warriors with Forest Walk? You kidding me? Oh god, yeah, Damnation. That sucks. That really sucks. Alright, now I'm gonna have a tough time pressuring Windgrace enough. I might have to burn like Banishing Light on Windgrace, but I don't think I want to do that quite yet. I think I want to maybe play Thalia's Lancers. What is this? Oh, Vesuva copying Maze of Ith. Jesus. This is why you need Pithing Needle. Let's see if you choose. I'm actually voting for Carnage. Let's see if he chooses to go along with it. Nope. Where the hell are my lands? Wow. Alright, well, I can actually get a land with Thalia's Lancers. I need to put like pressure on the board. Jeez. I'm gonna go Thalia's Lancers, get maybe like a land with it or something. Maybe get might even get what's her name? Iona. Oh, I can get the Immortal Sun. Oh, yes. That's perfect. Caracas is not legal in Duel Commander. That would be pretty busted. And then I'll just play Marble Diamond, I think. Yeah. I'm still going to discard a card. So, I guess like Darksteel Mutation's terrible. Sure. All right, so it's looking like he's going for the ultimate. So I'm gonna have to use this Banishing Light. Well, I don't necessarily have to. I still have another turn because it's minus 11. Unfortunately, I think he has plenty of ways to blow up artifacts, but I think I have to go for this Immortal Sun. Splendid Reclamation. Jesus. Okay. That's absurd. Look at these lands. He's going to gain 1 billion life. Oh my god. Wow. Well, that certainly buys him a lot of time. On the plus side, I'm going to be able to gain 5 life with Linvala the Preserver. And double Mazavith. God, he's got so much time. This is insane. He still has nowhere to really kill me though. Like, okay, Plains is good. Archangel of Tithes. So play Immortal Sun, and he's kind of like locked out. He's just in top deck mode. I'm actually drawing 2 cards a turn. Wim, you're asking about my deck? I don't think so. My combo is Lion's Eye Diamond plus my commander. Alright, so I can actually cast Cold Steel Heart plus Banishing Light if I want to. But I don't really see a need to even cast Banishing Light. I think I'd almost rather just cast Archangel of Tithes. Because the Immortal Sun is taking care of Windgrace right now. Yeah. Immortal Sun's like really doing some work right now. The reason I'm playing Immortal Sun is because I have a commander that actually could benefit from it quite a bit. And I have like no planeswalkers in here. Not necessarily just because you know, I don't think they're good, but like, well, I don't think they really fit the game plan very well. All right. Gotta get past this double Mazavith. Shouldn't be too bad, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can actually recast Bruna. And if I get Gisela out too, like, then I can flip it into Brisella. Ugh, fuck. No, not Assassin's Trophy. That was a good rip. I don't know if he was sandbagging that, but that was a good card for him. Very good card. All right, so he's going to threaten ultimate. So I guess I got a Banishing Light, and then hope to keep drawing enough of those to keep that at bay, because Basically got to plink in at Lord Windgrace and somehow damage his life total too at the same time, which is a tall order. Man, Assassin's Trophy. I thought I had a breakthrough there. All right. Well, I could cast Linvala too. I think I'd rather just cast... Well, it depends. Depends what I draw here. He doesn't have infinite wraths. Like, he already used Damnation. I'm sure he has, like... Endless Atlas could be okay. I'm sure he has Toxic Deluge. But all of the cards that are like... Slagstorm, Sweltering Suns don't kill most of my creatures. Yeah. Grindfest indeed. All right. He says, man, I should have been playing Kefnet with all this card advantage. Perhaps. All right. Banishing Light. Let's start things off there, because that is something I definitely do not want to forget to do this turn. Gotta make sure Lord Windgrace doesn't ultimate. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more mana. Maybe like Eternalizing Sunscourge plus playing Cold Steel Heart might be a pretty reasonable sequence. I want to keep getting mana onto the field. And I don't need this oust whatsoever, so... Let's do that. I'm not even gonna attack because he's just gonna use Maze of Ith, and I'm not gonna make him go through the motions anymore. I think it's pretty clear he knows how to use his cards. But next turn I'm definitely gonna attack. And I have 2 4/4s and a 3/5, which is pretty good. He's got 50 cards left in his deck only. He searched out 20 more lands than I did. I don't think I have a way to get Immortal Sun back from my graveyard either, unfortunately. What if he's playing Bojuka Bog? If I were him, I would, for sure. Guess that's a reason to get this Baneslayer back into play as soon as possible. But as it stands... I'm just going to keep... yeah, next turn I'm going to drop Bruna again. And then maybe I can get to a point where I can play Linvala and Angel the God Pharaoh. We'll see. A lot of his lands don't even really do much. I bet he's running out of basics. Still has plenty of fetch lands. Tireless Tracker. Oh boy. That's unfortunate. I guess I guess I need to draw more removal. I want to have a answer for Merit Lage. That's why I was kind of keeping Journey to Nowhere, but Darksteel Mutation, giving him a free creature that blocks on the ground forever is not ideal. Looks like he's going ham with the clues. Oh, man. I actually went down in loyalty with Windgrace. Interesting. Maybe I can deck him. This is an absurd amount of lands. I don't know if I've ever played against someone with this many lands and played it at a single time. Sure. He's gonna restore my wasteland. He's gonna restore my Temple of the False God. What do you restore? His own City of Traders. It's kind of absurd that even if I had Swords to Plowshares, like this Tireless Tracker could have done pretty much as damage as it's already doing because of how many fetch lands he had. And this is why F9 was invented, ladies and gentlemen. Toxic Deluge, there it is. And of course, his Tireless Tracker is a 10-9. Wow, insane. Well, on the plus side, I can now cast Bruna, get back Talia's Lancers, and then get, like, Iona. Azusa. Sure. You have Azusa. I'm surprised I haven't drawn any Wraths yet either. I kind of would like a Wrath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I can still Journey to Nowhere the Tireless Tracker and cast Bruna. Oh no, Valakut. That's bad. Valakut is one of his main win conditions, so that's going to be a problem. Although I don't really know how many mountains he has left in his deck. He already has so many in play. I guess he probably has ways to sacrifice them and then get them back from the graveyard. Either way. I don't have nearly as much time as I was hoping to. Oh, he's putting counters on Azusa with Retreat to Kazandu. That's pretty smart. Yeah, this is getting bad. I kind of almost well, no. I was gonna say I could have Banishing Lighted that Retreat to Kazandu a long time ago, but I didn't think it would get to this point. I honestly think he might just be out of basics, or at least basic mountains. Well, let's see. See what I draw. I can also use Talia's Lancers to get Gisela. How much mana would that be? 9 plus land tax. That's hilarious. 9 plus 4, that'd be 13 mana. It's really tempting. Oh, I'm so close. So close. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Damn. Well, if he kills Bruna, it's not the end of the world because... Huh. I can also cast Linvala right now, and I get a 3/3 Angel. Because he actually has 2 creatures more than I do. This could be a good time to cast Linvala, and I gain 5 life. What else can I do? This is what? This is only 2 loyalty. Yeah, that sounds good. And then I'll use Journey to Nowhere on Tireless Tracker. And play land tax. Still in this, somehow. With 31 life, so he's got to have a lot of mountains left in his deck to kill me with Valakut. And then hopefully I can get up to, I can draw another mana. And then I can play Bruna, get Thalia's Lancers, and then get Gisela. And turn it into Brisella, and that might be enough. Potentially. Then we have... Well, we're definitely going to get enough mana if I have land tax in play. And then Endless Atlas for good measure. Because why not? Pernicious Deed would suck. Trying to think if he... he's not fetching stuff. I really wonder how many mountains he has left in his deck. Crucible. Okay. That's something. What a crazy game. Looks like he's got at least one mountain. He's got to have a mountain if he's cracking Arid Mesa. So he's probably going to get something that kills this Angel token, I imagine. Wait, does he have no targets? What is going on? I'm really confused. I'm really confused. Just sacking a bunch of fetch lands and failing to find anything. Sylvan Scrying. Okay, that's bad. That's bad news. Thespian stage. Okay, we're pretty close to getting Merit Lage on the board here. No, but he's not getting any Kazandu triggers because he's not getting he ran out of lands to find with fetch lands. Maybe he forgot. Like maybe he thought a few of them would work. Oh, I see. Yeah. Just cracking him so we can play him off of Azusa and Crucible. That makes sense. He's got enough life to work with. Just gotta hope that the last card of his deck is the Dark Depths, or he doesn't have another tutor. He could also copy like Valakut, I guess, and then if he somehow has more mountains, do some damage that way. Azusa is a 4/5. Man, am I going to lose to Azusa beatdown? That would be the worst ever. Man. 5/6. I can still double block Azusa. Life from the Loam. Okay. I guess Azusa is going to be huge enormous. Oh my god, this is unbelievable. Retreat to Kazandu is like insanely good in this deck. Wow. So I gained him about 35 life. 5 counters on something already, at least. This is insane. It's a 5/6. I can still double block you, buddy. I guess if he has a mountain, this could be bad. Like, if he has a mountain, then he fetches it. Kills my my 3/3 angel, and then my Linvala goes down, but we'll see. I guess we'll really find out if he has any mountains left in his deck. Or an instant speed removal spell here. These cards aren't doing diddly squat anyway. Alright, it's gonna interesting. He had to tap Amazavith for that, so I actually can deal some damage to like Windgrace. Now if I want to. Let's look for the lands first. Get all these basics out of my deck. Oh, did I really draw another basic plains? You gotta be kidding me. Well, I'm gonna go for Brisella and see if that's good enough. Ooh, Teferi's Protection. Oh, balance and Teferi's Protection? Would that be a way out of this? Could be. I'm gonna attack Windgrace first, I think, because if he has a removal spell, he might be tempted to use it now. And no, just lets it go. That makes sense. All right, I'm just gonna replay Bruna now, targeting Talia's Lancers, get Gisela, and then transform. And hopefully... No, I'm not going to have enough to do all that. Ah. Pretty sure Gisela is the best one to get here. Yeah, Iona is tempting, but I think Gisela is even better. And then if he kills Bruna or Gisela, I can just get him back. I don't think he can exile anything. Let's see if this is good enough. Are we gonna see Brisella? Maybe. You got an instant speed. Oh yeah. Oh my goodness. Brisella, Voice of Nightmares. The question is if he needs to play anything that costs 3 or less, really. Or if you just win with lands. Thespian stage, targeting Maze of Ith. Okay, sure, buddy. He cannot cast spells with converted mana cost 3 or less, and he already cast Damnation. He already discarded a bunch. Wow, he discarded Hour of Promise? Why would you discard Hour of Promise? I can see your Merit Lage, buddy. Sadly, his commander is expensive. Otherwise, that would have been really nice. I probably should have just gone after his life total instead of tried to whack Windgrace. He can recast it as much as he wants. It's kind of a fool's errand. What did he try to... Did he try to cast something? Oh. He's trying to cast cards converted mana cost 3 or less, but he can't. I still have some gas. I can get past 3 Maze of Ith if it comes to it. Oh my god, how insane would it be if he gets Azusa up to like big enough to where Brisella can't even block it. I have to chump block Azusa with Brisella, Voice of Nightmares. Oh dear god. That's why I need like a Palace Jailer. That would be a nice draw. 6/7. I really don't want to have to chump block this thing. Not attacking. All right. And now I have Teferi's Protection up, which is really nice. And I'm thinning my deck out to an absurd amount. Make it more likely to draw balance. This is the craziest game. I don't even know if we can play games 2 and 3 after this. Weathered Wayfarer, interesting. Ooh, Bazaar of Baghdad. Actually, that's perfect. That's really awesome. I get to do my Bazaar of Baghdad land tax combo that I told you guys about. Oh, I guess he has Wasteland, so I can't really do this very often, very much. Pfft, Gift of Estate. Card's worthless. Getting a bunch of shit out of my deck, though, that's for sure. Whether Wayfarer is a chump blocker for Azusa. And you got three Mazes of Ith. 7 loyalty. I guess I just attack. No, I can't even attack. This is not really profitable to attack because I have a ground creature and it's going to get eaten by Azusa. So let's just play Wayfarer. And then Angel the God Pharaoh. Hold up to Fairy's Protection. Hey, Kexiavali. You're joining us at one of the craziest matches I've ever played in my life. It's like turn 30. And I'm trying to beat 3 Maze of Iths. And 48 life total. I'm going to hold off on everything else. Now, if I were him, I would wasteland this Bazaar of Baghdad. I don't know if he even remembers that he has a wasteland. It's been so long. But, oh man, where's this Endless Atlas been all my life? I guess if he's getting close to being able to ultimate Windgrace. But I'm going to be able to actually stop him from doing that. Man, I need to deal with this retreat. As weird as that is. His graveyard window was blocking my Endless Atlas, but I don't think I had a lot of extra mana until now. Why am I not dead to Valakut? That's a good question. He basically drew Valakut really late in this game, and I think he basically searched out all the mountains in his deck before he was able to drop Valakut. So now he's actually, he went through once and sacked all his fetch lands, failed to find because there's nothing to find, and is just replaying them out of his graveyard to grow Azusa into a giant creature. So he's just repeatedly playing fetch lands, sacking them, failing to find, and growing Azusa. So actually I should not F5 because if he actually attacks with Azusa, I might be able to. No, not quite. Oh, maybe. I might be able to. What I was saying is cast this Miraculous Recovery on Baneslayer Angel. It gets a +1/+1 counter. It's a 6/5 first strike, and then I have Dahlia's Lancers, which is also first strike. I would have just enough first strike damage to take out Azusa, and he's not able to like fetch any of these for actual cards. I'm assuming he failed to find all that nonsense. I also have a flipped Bracella, Voice of Nightmares, which is certainly interesting. If you didn't notice. So he can't actually cast spells with converted mana cost 3 or less. And really I'm mostly... Oh no! Ugin the Spirit Dragon? Oh shit. So I'm basically gonna have to use this Teferi's Protection, which I was trying to save that until I drew Balance. But it looks like I'm gonna have to use this a little prematurely. He's gonna be able to get rid of Bracella. Oh wait, no. Yeah, he would be able to do it for 0 and get rid of Bracella. Well, I have this Teferi's Protection. Wow, what a game. I feel like he should be playing Karn too. I don't know if he's playing Karn, but that would be a pretty good one. Is he going Ugin for 0? Value of 3. Wow, he's going X's 3. Oh, because Banishing Light has Tireless Tracker. It's gonna remove Azusa and retreat to Kazandu. Can I let this happen? Like, what you guys know? Like if he goes, oh, this is not even. Oh, this is not colored. Wow. So he gets back. Okay, he gets back Tireless Tracker. Banishing Light is nothing. He kills an angel, a Weathered Wayfarer. I think I let this happen, actually. He gives land tax, but whatever. I guess Tireless Tracker's annoying, but I can deal with that. Yeah, I think -3 is okay. As crazy as it is. I thought I was going to have to use Teferi's Protection. But he actually just killed his own Azusa and his own retreat to Kazandu, which is awesome for me, actually. I only lost an Angel token and a Journey to Nowhere. Yeah, that worked out pretty well. 4 loyalty on Ugin. So now I can actually attack Ugin. Might get out of this. He said he screwed up. He should have -2'd the Ugin. Wow, and unreal. And he actually should also he should destroy my Bazaar of Baghdad with Wasteland, but I don't know if he recognizes that. It's not as insane without land tax, but still pretty good. Ooh, Iona. Wow. I guess I named Black. I don't even know what to name with Iona. Crazy. This game is so wild. Wrath of God. This is 9 loyalty, so I think I'm okay there. Other planes. Let me tap Bazaar, I guess. See what I draw. Oh my god. Really? I drew that many more snow covered planes. All right. I don't even want to cast Gift of Estates yet. I could tap the Endless Atlas now to maybe still hope for the balance. I'm 50 cards deep. He's 70 cards deep into his deck. One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8, 13. I want to be able to, yeah. And he basically, He can stop. I only have 3 attackers, unfortunately. But I think it's only a 4 loyalty, so any of these getting through to Ugin will kill Ugin. So yeah, let's do that. And then I'll probably cast Iona. Cast Iona, naming black, I think. All right. Really, I'm just hoping to draw into balance, and then do the balance Teferi's protection combo, and that should put the nail in the coffin. He might have to chump. If he wants to save Ugin, he's probably gonna have to chump Thalia's Lancers, which is fine, I guess. And Ugin doesn't really do much anymore. Yeah. Wow. I'm happy to get Tireless Tracker out of here. All right, let's go. I can't believe I'm casting Iona with Teferi's protection backup. How insane is that? I'll just name black, I think. Yeah, I'll choose black. There's some thought to naming green because he has like crop rotation, I think, that gets like Dark Depths. But not too worried about it. Yeah, maybe I should have done green. Green also has like artifact and enchantment removal. All right, Lord Windgrace is going up to 11 loyalty, which is certainly problematic. So basically he's limited to casting green. He's limited to casting green and red spells that cost 4 or higher converted mana cost. Oh wow, he discarded Dark Depths. Man, if I had graveyard removal now, I could really put an end to it. So he's getting the Dark Depths back. Shit. I don't like that. He's copying Dark Depths. Man. Copying Valakut? What? I don't understand what's going on. Wastelanding is on Mazavith? I am confused. Oh, Vesuva? Oh. Okay. He wastelanded his own Vesuva so he could get the Vesuva back. Oh, I thought he still had Azusa. This is gonna be my last game. Okay, well, he's gonna Ugin my face. Sure. So I don't think he can. I don't think he can. Let's draw a card. Blessed Alliance. I like that against Merit Lage. I wonder if he can remove... How many ice counters can he remove on it? Emeria. What if he just raw dogs this Dark Depths? 3 times 10, 30 mana. These don't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Why am I keep drawing fucking... Oh, mana. It's crazy. Alright, I'm gonna try to dig for balance again, I guess. Seem to have trouble doing that. Resplendent Angel. Still drawing lands. Okay. He doesn't have 30 mana. So I don't think he can get the Merit Lage out right away. I can deal, let's see, 3 things. I can actually kill the Ugin, but I have to deal with the Lord Windgrace even more importantly now. Oh man, this sucks. These Planeswalkers are really getting me. I mean, I might be forced to Teferi's Protection in response to Lord Windgrace's ultimate, I guess. Only 1 mace. Only 1 maze. He does only have 1 maze. That's a good point. So I can actually split my attacks up here. I can go Bracella plus Iona on Ugin. That'll finish that off for sure. And then I do the other ones at Lord Windgrace. Seems reasonable. I guess I'm gonna draw a card first because I really. Oops. If I draw balance, that would affect how I want to run this. Nope, no balance. Knight of the White Orchid. Guess that's playable. And this is Thespian stage, right? Yeah. All right. So Bracella and Iona on Ugin. The rest of them on Lord Windgrace. Man, this is something. Computer's barely keeping up with this. Man, if only that Immortal Sun was still out. Okay, I think that just about does it. I really like that I have Blessed Alliance too. Yep. Ugin down. Actually gained a ton of life too from Bracella there. So now I can go Knight of the White Orchid, play Emeria, hold up Blessed Alliance, and Teferi's Protection. Seems reasonable. I'm kind of curious how many basic planes I have in my deck left. One, two, three, four. So I got 3 left. It's good to know. I'll play Samaria. He could probably get that Wasteland back if he wants to blow it up, but if not, it's good value. And then, what was I going to do? I can still play Resplendent Angel. And pass with Blessed Alliance and Teferi's Protection up. Oh, I get a 4/4 because I gained a bunch of life. That's nice. This actually generates... Okay, he's removing a bunch of counters. We're doing this the hard way. Oh my god. We're thawing out the dark depths. Turbo thaw. This is so crazy. Skip stack. I think he had 22 mana. 3 ice counters on it now. Wow. It's just... Actually, if I kill Windgrace, now he can't recast it with Iona out. That's interesting. That could actually that could be the game right there. The problem is I'm suiciding stuff into Merit Lage at this point, but not really that bad. Okay, Wasteland. Wasteland probably gonna take out Emeria. My guess, yep. But it means I get to use Bazaar one more turn. I just can't. I can't attack with Bracella anymore. That's for sure. Man, this defensive Merit Lage is something. And for the moment, he only has 1 Maze of it too. But getting rid of Windgrace is worth sacrificing some creatures. For sure. Ooh, Council's Judgment. Two judgments in a row. I guess I could play my own Maze of Ith here to allow me to attack with Bracella this turn specifically. So whatever he blocks with Dark Depths, I can just bounce it off. That's an interesting idea. I can also Council's Judgment away the Crucible, which it's going to actually prevent him from doing shenanigans with with Merit Lage, but I think I want to wait on that until he uses up the Dark Depths. Yeah. So yeah, let's play this Maze of Ith, because I don't want to lose Iona or Bracella. He can't actually okay, so this is at 5 loyalty. I'm just deciding how many things I need to send at him versus versus Lord Windgrace, because I definitely want to kill Lord Windgrace now. So okay. I'm going to send the biggest ones at his face, I think, because I only need to deal 5 to Windgrace. And then, let's see. You can deal with 2 things. So I'm definitely going to send this here. And then send Knight of the White Orchid here. Send this one here. Yeah, that makes sense. So if he deals with 2 things, boom, boom, that wouldn't be enough. So I get to send 1 more at Windgrace. And then these can go at his face. Yeah. Oh boy. Hope I did that right. Thawing out Merit Lage. I hope it doesn't have some sort of giant red instant speed burn spell. That would suck. Okay. Last ice counter. Coming off. This might be the most epic game of Magic I've ever played in my life. All right. Merit Lage, 2020 Black Avatar. Indestructible. So once again, my plan is just to Maze of Ith my own creature, and then post-combat Council's Judgment the Crucible of Worlds, so that he can't make more Merit Lage things. And then I'll draw a way to deal with Merit Lage. I have plenty of ways to do that. Okay, he's gonna block Bracella. Right, I'm gonna use Maze of Ith on Bracella. And am I gonna gain any more life? No. So I almost want to use Resplendent Angel's ability here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. Let's do that. Oh, shit. I forgot about Maze. Ah, that was dumb. Yeah, that was stupid. needed to pass priority there. This is going to deal some damage to him, though. And Windgrace is down, so he's going to have a lot less ability to draw cards. Okay, 33. Getting there. Eight cards in hand, so... I think I just do this Council's Judgment play. Man, I really wasted a bunch of mana for no reason. And this is going to target Crucible. Because now he's out of Wastelands too. So like, as far as I'm concerned, my Maze of Ith is going to stay in play at this point. And this 2020 is his last one that he has. So he's really running out of options. All right, he's getting another Maze of Ith, so he's gonna have two Maze of Iths. Sure. Three infinity blocker. What does that mean? Oh, infinity blocker. No, yeah. He's got an infinity blocker, but I have a Maze of Ith, so I can just use my Maze of Ith on my own attacks. This game is so crazy. I think I got him now. I don't even think I need to, like, wait on drawing balance. Like, for a while, I thought I was going to need to draw balance to really seal the deal, but I don't even think that's really necessary anymore. And if he starts attacking with me, I'm just going to rattle off this Blessed Alliance. Got to do some math here. Ooh, he's attacking. I like this a lot. Blessed Alliance. Target opponent sacrifices an attacking creature. Suck it, Merit Lage. All right. And as far as I'm concerned, that's not coming back. He might have something. All right. Well, he can't loam because I guess the balance. That counts as balance. He can't loam because Bracella prevents him from casting spells that convert mana cost 3 or less. All right, well, this is pretty easy. Now I can just attack all out, and I could probably do the math, like as far as he scooped. Yeah, wow, that game was crazy. Yeah, I had Bracella, flipped Bracella, and Iona on black. So the only spells I could cast were red and green spells, and converted mana cost 4 or higher. Yeah, I'm gonna have to stop here. I gotta go. It's already midnight. I was just telling my opponent that was probably the most epic game I've ever played. I feel bad because he did kind of mess up his Ugin in a way that really, I don't know if it would have really mattered in the grand scheme of things. What happened was he had he just drew Ugin and he cast Ugin and he went -3. He should have went -2, I guess, but all that would have really done is it would have saved Azusa and Retreat to Kazandu and just taken out my Journey to Nowhere. So who knows? Well, thanks for sticking with me. If anyone's still watching, besides Kixiavali, maybe I'll edit that video down into more watchable length at some point because it was pretty epic. Yeah, have a good night, guys. I don't even know if I have anything else to say, but thanks for sticking with me. And we'll come back next week with probably a deck doctor sort of thing because I wanted to try that again. So good night, y'all, and see you later. Bye.
Suck me in small, breathe me in and let me go. Filling the lungs inside you, and the blackened eyes make my way into your mind. Just to know what you need.